Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to the Academy Podcast. Thanks for listening. And this is a podcast where we answer some of those questions that come from our blog, our website, or social media about success, life, happiness, achievement, getting the right results, the right mindset, all that personal development, all the full potential, all the happiness stuff. We talk about them. I'm not talking at you. I'm talking to you. And it's always a pleasure coming to you. It's always a pleasure getting a question from one person and being able to answer it in a way that can impact lives anywhere in the world and impact 1,000, 1,000,000 people just like that. It's amazing how as human beings, we pretty much have the same set of challenges. So, when you're going through a problem, don't feel that you're in a box. Somebody out there has gone through that problem, gone through a tougher problem or similar problems and have found a way. And the beautiful thing is that they have documented it, and because of the internet, it is out there, it is happening. You can go and get some solutions. Like we tend to kind of close up when we have problems, and that's when we should open up to invite solutions, because we're seeking from ourselves and only in the realm of ourselves the insights we need, when it is the same set of thinking that has brought us to where we are. So in order to get to a different place, you have to open up a little bit, and you must know that I can find the information I need. I can find a solution. So this question is, what if I don't get the support from my parents, my partners, my friends when I want to go out and start my business, when I want to do something different? What if everybody is talking against me? What if everybody is discouraging me? Well, my answer to that is, the first thing you have to understand what you need when you're going forward and the mindset that you're going to have. The world will come at you. It will be a ton of bricks. There will be a lot of brick walls. There will be many problems, many rivers to cross, many obstacles to pass. That's the first thing. As one writer say that if it's not one thing, it's the other. You're in a problem, getting into a problem, or you just left one. Life has its problems. It's how you manage it. Everybody has their issues. It's how you handle it, how you carry your load, and how you are able to make your load light, and how you are able to give yourself the options to lay it down and to move on and to enjoy, to kind of move between the raindrops. That's life. You get a good run, then something happens. You have to know how to shore up yourself, how to cover the downside, as one old boss I had some time ago used to say. So first thing is that I'm just going to rip up the common things that's on the list of the people who want to start out. That list in that mental list. I tell you that you need validation. You don't need anybody to validate you. I tell you that you need all praises and accreditation. You don't need praises, accreditation, and notoriety at the onset. You don't need that. You don't need anybody to glorify you and be impressed by you. You don't need any of that stuff. What you need, what you really need when you're getting started, when you're going out there, when you want to do something, and you're thinking about it and you think this is a thing for you to do, you need confidence for one. You need to believe that you can make this thing happen. You don't need the validation and the qualification from people, because at the onset, you're doing it for yourself. At the onset, I'll repeat that, you're doing it for yourself. You're building your skills. You're testing the water. You're trying to find out how things work. You're going on the learning curve. You're failing forward. You're seeing what can work, what can't work. That's what you're doing. So you're getting that confidence and belief that you can figure it out. Those who have figured it out before, you're not masters or specially made people. I know there's a myth of talent that I spoke about in one of my podcasts. None of that. You need to believe that you can figure it out. And you almost have, as I heard 50 Cent say, that you almost have to woo yourself into that space. Success is like a religion. You have to believe without seeing. You won't see it. Some people, I heard Steve Harvey saying that, it is not have it, see it, and believe it. It is believe it, see it, then have it. That's how it works. Most people want to see it first and want to predict how it's going to happen. I want to kind of wrap their head mentally around the entire process. It doesn't work that way. It's like the car headlight. As you drive, and this is common, you may have heard it before, the car headlight shines 500 feet, 500 yards, whatever it is. As you drive, it opens up more visual space for you. So as you keep moving, you will be able to figure out the next step, and you're only always trying to figure out the next step, the next few steps, not seeing all the way to the end, because nobody knows that. You don't have a crystal ball. And the next thing you need after confidence, you need feedback. But the thing with feedback is that you need it from as much people at different levels of your process and different levels of the journey that you're on. So when you are just getting started out, you have to find your people. The internet makes that easy. You just have to find the people that resonates with you. Think about yourself. The singer you like, the athlete you like, the restaurant you like may not be the best, may not have the highest rating, but it resonates with you. That's how we are as human beings. We have the people that there's some invisible energy, there's some life force, there's some quickening that we can't put our hands on that draws people to us. So that's why you have some people have some followers, and some people have some people who look up to them. That is probably not the best or not the most value for money, but that's a person that they resonate with. You and I can't explain that. That's how it works. So you need feedback at every stage, when you're just getting started, when you're in the middle, when you're getting higher and higher in what you're doing. You just need to get out there and get to enough people and start to get feedback. And I show you how feedback works. Go on YouTube, look on one of the most popularly viewed music videos. Go on to any one of them. Just put anything that has 50 million or 30 million views, and see the likes and the dislikes. You'll see something with maybe 100 million views having somewhere in the region of 800,000 dislikes. Now you imagine if that person who was doing that song or that video met all the 800,000 people before they met the one person for before they met the 100 million people that liked it. Then they would have given up. They want to say, oh yeah, but I'm just showing you that a lot of people won't like you, they won't like what you're doing, they won't support you, but your people are out there. And if you believe that, and if you continue to go and spread wide and get out there more, people will like you. And once you get the response, once you get good enough, you will get the response you want. It takes time, it takes effort, it takes tweaking and going on the learning curve. But if you keep at it, and that's how everything is done, keeping at it, staying out there, learning, working, taking action and growing, everything comes from that. It's not an overnight thing. So if you stay in there long enough, or if you're willing to stay until, you will get the results you want. And look at this. There's this artist that I know. He's in the business for a long time. His friends were working in the banks and everywhere else. He's trying to do his music career, and I'll cut this shorter for you. And I started to do it before 10 minutes. He was trying to do his music career, and he started at age 16. For 20 years, he never got a break. He lived crappy, life sucks, he never had any money. His friends were driving cars, working, getting their salaries and everything. At 36 years old, he got his break. 1 year, he surpassed all of these people combined when it comes on to financial resources. So he could do what he took. It took him long, it never happened, but when it happened, he passed them and passed them for good. That's it. He went ahead. So don't worry about the stages. You will have to go through it, but it will come together for you. And when it comes together, once you're going for something great, it will, all those years when somebody was just running and frolicking around, you'll be able to live for a longer time a way that they will never be able to live if they're not on a journey of full potential. Have a good one. Hope that means something to you. Hope that helped you. Thanks for listening. This has been the Academy Podcast. Thank you.